This is your AESH Weekly News Minute for Tuesday, August 15, 2023. Energy news. Electric vehicles are forecast to be half of global car sales by 2035. The adoption of electric vehicles is rising sharply as the global push for net zero carbon emissions accelerates. EVs will make up about half of new car sales worldwide by 2035, according to Goldman Sachs research. While the EV sector is beset by some major crosscurrents, rising prices for electrical power, inflation for the materials that make up battery components, and government policies like the Inflation Reduction Act in the US and Europe's response to the IRA, our strategists expect technology innovation to supersede these forces in the coming years. EV sales will soar to about 73 million units in 2040, up from around 2 million in 2020, according to forecasts by Goldman Sachs research. The percentage of EVs in worldwide car sales, meanwhile, is expected to rise to 61% from 2% during that span. The share of EV sales is anticipated to be well over 80% in many developed countries. Logistics and transportation news. After a post-Brexit decline, is Germany-UK trade now on an upward trajectory? Great Britain's departure from the European single market soon saw the country's position as one of Germany's top trading partners take something of a denting. As it stands, the UK is Germany's 8th highest trading partner, falling from 5th highest since the Brexit vote. However, trade between the two nations has bounced back to extent over the last year or so, and according to the British Chamber of Commerce in Germany, there are reasons to be positive about the rebounding of trade gaining momentum. The latest annual data from the German Government Statistics Service measures UK-Germany trade for 2022 at €136 billion, with Germany enjoying a trade surplus of €12 billion. This makes the UK Germany's 8th most important trading partner, down from 5th highest in 2018. Technology news. San Francisco moves to center of robotaxi universe after California agency vote. Following a contentious state agency vote, Alphabet Incorporated's, Google.o, Waymo and General Motors Cruise are allowed to take paying passengers day or night throughout San Francisco, solidifying the tech hub as the center of the autonomous vehicle (AV) industry. It marks a significant step forward for the nascent technology. The California Public Utilities Commission on Thursday sided with the companies in the face of vigorous opposition from some residents and city agencies. Commissioners heard more than 6 hours of public comment from residents and special interest groups supporting or opposing the measure that would expand paid autonomous vehicle service. Transportation and safety agencies, such as the police and fire departments, as well as many residents, had opposed expanding paid robotaxi service because of what they said were concerns about erratic driving and interference with their operations. The agencies, which have no regulatory authority, lobbied forcefully for a more measured rollout of the experimental vehicles. Finance news. China C Bank seen leaving policy loan rate unchanged on Tuesday. China's central bank is expected to keep rates on its medium-term policy loans unchanged on Tuesday, a Reuters survey showed, despite fresh signs the economic recovery is losing momentum. Tumbling credit growth and rising deflation risks in July have called for more monetary easing measures to arrest the slowdown, market watchers said, but a weakening Chinese yuan has constrained the central bank's efforts to imminently ease policy. MLF rate cuts are seen as less likely at this juncture, given the weakness in the yuan. United States dollars RMB is currently attempting to make a fresh year-to-date high, analysts at HSBC said in a note. In a poll of 26 market watchers conducted this week, 20 participants, or 77%, predicted that the central bank would leave the interest rate on its one-year medium-term lending facility, MLF, loans unchanged, when it is due to roll over 400 billion yuan, $55.11 billion worth of such maturing loans on Tuesday. Global news headlines. Argentine far-right outsider Javier Milei post-shock win in primary election. With some 90% of ballots counted, far-right libertarian economist Javier Milei had 30.5% of the vote, far higher than predicted, with the main conservative opposition bloc behind on 28% and the ruling Peronist coalition in third place on 27%. Argentine voters punished the country's two main political forces in a primary election on Sunday, pushing a rock-singing libertarian outsider candidate into first place in a huge shake-up in the race towards presidential elections in October. With some 90% of ballots counted, far-right libertarian economist Javier Milei had 30.5% of the vote, far higher than predicted, with the main conservative opposition bloc behind on 28% and the ruling Peronist coalition in third place on 27%. This has been your AESH Weekly News Minute for Tuesday, August 15, 2023. If you want more global energy news and real-time alerts, hit the subscribe button now and follow us on social media.